Have you ever wondered why cancer seems to strike when people least expect it? Why a perfectly healthy man suddenly loses weight? Why a grandmother, still full of life, suddenly becomes weak and tired? And why some people survive cancer, while others don't even get the chance? As a doctor with over 40 years of experience, I've learned this: cancer doesn't begin with a disaster, it begins in silence. And it grows with the foods we eat every day. The truth is, many people wait until it's too late, but you've already taken the first step by watching this video, and today, I'll share with you 7 powerful seeds that have been shown in scientific research to help your body fight cancer, naturally. I've seen patients beat the odds. I've also seen people who wished they had known this information sooner. The good news: it's never too late to start, because the smallest seeds can plant the strongest hope, and your next bite could be your body's first line of defense. So in today's video, we're going to explore 7 science-backed seeds that may protect you from common cancers after 50, such as breast, colon, liver, and prostate cancer. Each seed comes with research from top medical journals, real-life stories from my own patients, and tips on how to use them in your daily meals. This is not about magic, it's about knowledge, nutrition, and the power of your choices. So stay with me until the end, because the last seed on this list might surprise you the most. Let's begin. Let's begin with one of the most luxurious and underrated nuts in the world, macadamia. With their buttery texture and rich flavor, these nuts are often seen as a fancy treat. But few people know they also carry a secret weapon against cancer, especially after age 50. The foods we eat daily either fuel disease, or help fight it, and macadamias? They belong to the fighters. Macadamia nuts are packed with monounsaturated fats, especially omega-7, a rare fatty acid shown to have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. In a study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry, 2018, researchers found that omega-7s can help suppress cancer-promoting inflammation at the cellular level. Particularly in breast and colon tissues, these nuts don't just taste good, they help cells stay calm in the face of oxidative stress, which is a major trigger for abnormal cell growth, collision cancer-fighting compounds. But it doesn't stop there. Macadamias also contain tocotrienols, a form of vitamin E that has been studied for its ability to inhibit the growth of breast cancer cells, palmitoleic acid, which supports fat metabolism and reduces systemic inflammation, especially important in people over 50. In short, macadamia nuts offer a 3-pronged defense: anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and anti-tumor. Police car light common mistake alert: many people roast macadamias at high temperatures to make them crunchier, but this process can destroy the very omega-7s that make them healing. Backhand index pointing right instead: eat them raw or lightly roasted to keep the nutrients intact. Fork and knife with plate: how to use them daily. You don't need a handful every hour, just 5 to 7 macadamia nuts a day is enough to nourish your cells without overwhelming your fat intake. Add them to your morning oatmeal, blend into smoothies for a creamy base, or just snack on them in the afternoon to support your brain and your immune system. Let me tell you about Mr. Raymond, a 66-year-old retired teacher from Arizona. He came to see me after losing a close friend to colon cancer. "Doc, I'm scared. I don't want to be next," he said, looking down at the floor. We reviewed his lifestyle. He didn't smoke, exercised lightly, but his diet was heavy in processed carbs. We replaced some of his snacks with whole macadamias, added leafy greens, and rebalanced his plate. After 9 months, his inflammation markers dropped. His cholesterol improved, and most importantly, he said he felt like himself again. "I'm not just surviving," he told me. "I feel like I'm finally healing." That's the power of nutrition done right. Green circle, now it's your turn. Have you ever tried macadamia nuts in your daily routine, or have you thought of them as just a fancy holiday treat? Speech balloon: leave a comment below. Your story might inspire someone else to take their first step today. And next, we're going to talk about a seed you've probably been throwing away without knowing it could protect your liver. let's move on. You've probably enjoyed watermelon countless times in your life, sweet, juicy, refreshing, but what if I told you the part you've been spitting out since childhood, the seeds, might actually be the most powerful part of the fruit? Yes, watermelon seeds, those tiny black or beige dots, are a hidden source of cancer-fighting nutrition, especially important for people over 50. Watermelon seeds are rich in magnesium, zinc, selenium, and plant-based proteins, all of which play a key role in cellular defense and DNA repair, a study published in the Asian Pacific Journal of Cancer Prevention, 2020, found that the antioxidants and trace minerals in watermelon seeds could help suppress the formation of cancerous cells. Especially in the liver and colon, the seeds act like micronutrient warriors, helping your body repair oxidative damage before it can become dangerous. Why is this especially important after 50? Because liver cancer rates rise sharply with age, and our liver is constantly under attack from medications, processed foods, alcohol, and even chronic stress. Watermelon seeds contain compounds like cucurbitacin and phytosterols that may help reduce fat accumulation in the liver and protect against fibrosis, a known risk factor for liver cancer. In simple terms, these tiny seeds keep your liver clean, and a clean liver is a stronger line of defense against cancer. Most people roast watermelon seeds with added salt and oil, turning a healthy seed into a sodium bomb. Backhand index pointing right instead. Choose dry roasted or sprouted watermelon seeds with no added salt or sugar to retain their healing potential. Fork and knife. How to eat them. Watermelon seeds are crunchy, nutty, and easy to incorporate. Add a tablespoon to your yogurt or granola, blend into protein smoothies, mix into homemade trail mix with almonds, pumpkin seeds, and dried fruit. Even a small amount, 1 to 2 tablespoons a day, can support your liver and cellular resilience. Mrs. Laney, a 72-year-old cancer survivor from Mississippi, told me this: I used to throw away the seeds. I didn't know better, but now, I grind them into my oatmeal and carry a little pack in my purse. She had battled liver inflammation for years. After switching to more liver-supportive foods like watermelon seeds and leafy greens, her enzyme levels improved. And more importantly, her energy came back. I'm gardening again. I'm laughing more. I'm not scared anymore, she said with a smile, and sometimes, that's the best medicine, not living in fear. Do you eat watermelon seeds, or toss them out like most people do? If you've tried them, how do you like to use them? Your comment could give someone else the courage to try something new. Backhand index pointing right. Coming up next, a tiny seed with ancient roots that's now making headlines for its cancer-preventing powers. Especially for women. Let's keep going. You've probably seen sunflower seeds at ball games or in snack aisles, tiny gray shells cracked open between bites and laughter, but these humble seeds carry a light far beyond the sunflower's bloom. They may also carry hope, especially for those fighting or trying to prevent cancer. In fact, sunflower seeds are one of the most nutrient-dense cancer-fighting snacks available to us today. And yet, most people overlook them. DNA. What's inside these tiny seeds? Sunflower seeds are loaded with vitamin E, selenium, magnesium, and phytosterols, all of which are known to protect cells from DNA damage, support immune defense, inhibit the growth of abnormal cells. A study published in the Journal of Cancer Prevention, 2017, revealed that vitamin E in sunflower seeds may help suppress the proliferation of prostate and breast cancer cells. By enhancing the body's natural antioxidant pathways, simply put, they don't just prevent damage, they amplify your body's repair systems. Directed. Why are they crucial after 50? As we age, our body's ability to repair and regenerate weakens, especially if we're exposed to chronic inflammation, environmental toxins, high oxidative stress from poor diet or smoking history. Sunflower seeds offer a plant-based arsenal against these daily threats. Think of them as tiny shields, protecting your cells when you're most vulnerable. A common mistake people make. Many people buy salted, flavored sunflower seeds that are high in sodium and artificial additives. backhand index pointing right. My advice? Choose raw or dry roasted. Unsalted sunflower seeds, or better yet, sprinkle them on foods you already enjoy, morning oatmeal, steamed veggies, or homemade energy bars. Just a tablespoon a day is enough to make a difference over time. Let me tell you about a patient I'll never forget, Mrs. Gloria, 74, a breast cancer survivor from Oregon. After chemo, she struggled with fatigue and fear. I felt like my body had turned against me, she whispered during our first session. We started small, deep breathing, gentle walks, and just 1 spoon of sunflower seeds each morning in her yogurt. After 6 months, she wasn't just physically stronger. She was emotionally brighter. She brought sunflower seeds to her support group. She shared her oatmeal recipe with other survivors. I used to see them as bird food, she joked. Now, they're my symbol of healing. That's the thing about simple foods, when used with intention, they can become medicine. Sunflowers always turn toward the light. Maybe we should, too. Have you added sunflower seeds to your routine yet? What's your favorite way to enjoy them? Share it in the comments. Someone out there might need your inspiration today. Backhand index pointing right coming up next. A nut that's creamy, crunchy, and one of the best anti-cancer snacks for aging brains and bodies. Don't go anywhere. Sometimes, the most powerful remedies come from the smallest things, and sesame seeds. They've been around for over 3,000 years, used in traditional medicine from India to Egypt. But what ancient healers knew, modern science is now proving. Sesame seeds are tiny, but they carry enormous power, especially when it comes to fighting cancer. Microscope the anti-cancer power of sesame seeds. Sesame seeds are rich in lignans, especially sesamin and sesamol, powerful plant compounds that can slow the growth of cancer cells, particularly in breast and colon cancers. Calcium and magnesium, crucial minerals that regulate cell division and support DNA stability. Vitamin E and polyunsaturated fats, natural inflammation fighters that protect your body at the cellular level. In a study published in the Nutrition and Cancer Journal, 2014, researchers found that sesamin significantly inhibited the proliferation of breast cancer cells in vitro and improved antioxidant capacity in animal models. These seeds aren't just food, they're natural chemical messengers that support balance inside your body. Herb-wise sesame seeds matter more after age 50. Our hormone levels shift. For women, this means postmenopausal estrogen fluctuations. For men, testosterone levels slowly decline. This hormonal turbulence can trigger abnormal cell growth, especially in hormone-sensitive cancers like breast and prostate. Sesame seeds, thanks to their phytoestrogens, help restore balance gently, without synthetic drugs. It's nature's way of saying, I've got you covered. Warning: the mistake most people make. Many people use refined sesame oil in deep frying, which can destroy beneficial compounds and create harmful byproducts. Backhand index pointing right. A better approach: sprinkle raw or lightly toasted sesame seeds on your meals, add black sesame seeds to smoothies or rice, or mix a spoon of tahini, sesame paste, into a warm bowl of oatmeal or roasted veggies. Just 1 tablespoon a day is enough to unlock the healing potential of this ancient seed. Ms. Amina, 68, was a breast cancer survivor who immigrated from Morocco. When she came to my clinic, she brought a small jar of black sesame seeds and said, "Doctor, this is what my mother gave me when I was little, and I still take it every day." We reviewed her diet, and she was unknowingly already following many anti-inflammatory practices. Her blood markers were strong, her energy vibrant, but more than that, her sense of calm and resilience was unshakable. "I don't fear the cancer coming back," she told me, "because I know I'm doing my part. I feed my body with love." That sentence stayed with me. Have you ever used sesame seeds beyond just a garnish? Do you have cultural traditions that include them? Share below. Your story could remind someone else of the wisdom they already carry. Backhand index pointing right coming up, a nut known for holiday treats, but quietly protecting your heart and brain. and helping slow down cancer-promoting inflammation. Let's keep going. You're doing great. There's something timeless about almonds, crunchy, satisfying, familiar, but beyond the snack bag or breakfast topping, almonds hold a deeper role in our health story, especially for those of us over 50. Almonds aren't just a heart-healthy snack. They're part of a quiet army protecting your cells from damage that can lead to cancer. DNA. What makes almonds so powerful? Let's look inside this humble nut. Almonds are rich in vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that protects your cells from free radicals and oxidative stress, flavonoids, especially quercetin and camphorol, which help regulate abnormal cell growth, plant-based protein and healthy fats, which support immune strength and energy balance. In a 2015 study published in Gynecologic and Obstetric Investigation, researchers found that high almond consumption was associated with a reduced risk of breast cancer in women, due to the combined effects of antioxidants, fiber, and healthy fats. These compounds don't work alone, they form a team that shields your body from multiple angles. Why almonds are especially helpful after 50. After 50, our cell membranes become more fragile. This increases the risk of inflammation, DNA damage, and slow repair, especially in tissues like the colon, breasts, and lungs. Vitamin E from almonds helps fortify those membranes, acting like a moisture seal on aging skin, but for your inner world. Think of almonds as natural armor, not just for your heart, but for your cells. Warning: mistake to avoid: many people buy salted, honey-roasted, or sugar-coated almonds, which can sabotage their benefits. Backhand index pointing right: go for raw or dry-roasted, unsalted almonds, and avoid overeating. Even 8 to 10 almonds a day is enough. Great ways to enjoy them: blend into smoothies for creamy texture, chop and sprinkle on oatmeal or Greek yogurt, or eat them mid-morning to balance blood sugar. I once treated Mr. Walter, a 70-year-old Vietnam veteran. He came in after surviving lung cancer, looking for ways to rebuild his strength naturally. He said, "Doc, I don't want another pill. I just want to live a little longer for my grandkids." We focused on whole foods. Almonds became part of his daily ritual: 10 in the morning, 10 before dinner. 3 months later, his inflammatory markers dropped. 6 months later, he said this: "I don't just feel better. I feel lighter, in my body and in my spirit." And I believe that's the power of small things, done with love and consistency. Do you eat almonds regularly? What's your favorite way to enjoy them? Raw, soaked, or in almond butter? Your story might give another viewer the push they need to start something new, and possibly life-changing. Backhand index pointing right up next: a humble seed that's been used since the Aztec Empire, now proven to fight cancer and improve digestion. All in one. Let's keep going. You're doing incredible. They may remind you of Halloween or autumn pies, but pumpkin seeds, or pepitas, are one of the most underrated cancer-fighting foods, especially for older adults. Tiny, green, and unassuming, these seeds carry a powerful cocktail of nutrients that support immunity, fight inflammation, and protect your body at the cellular level. Pumpkin seeds are packed with zinc, essential for immune function and tissue repair; magnesium, known to reduce inflammation and support heart health; phytoestrogens, plant compounds that balance hormones, especially after menopause; tryptophan, which supports better sleep and mental well-being. Most importantly, pumpkin seeds are rich in antioxidants like vitamin E and carotenoids, which help reduce oxidative stress, neutralize free radicals, and potentially inhibit cancer cell growth, especially in the prostate and colon. A study in the Nutrition and Cancer Journal, 2012, found that high intake of pumpkin seeds was associated with a reduced risk of postmenopausal breast cancer, due to their unique lignan and antioxidant profile. Older adult: why pumpkin seeds matter more after 50. As we get older, our immune system starts to slow down, and our body becomes more vulnerable to chronic inflammation and abnormal cell changes. Pumpkin seeds provide immune-building minerals and natural anti-inflammatory compounds that help fight off silent damage before it becomes visible. Think of pumpkin seeds as green shields, protecting your cells from both inside and out. Warning: one mistake to avoid: don't buy the overly salty or sugar-coated versions sold in convenience stores. Backhand index pointing right: choose raw or lightly roasted, unsalted pumpkin seeds, or buy whole pumpkins and roast your own seeds at home. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons a day is more than enough. Add them to salads, oatmeal, smoothies, or eat as a mid-afternoon pick-me-up snack. Ms. Jeanette, 66, was a breast cancer survivor who grew her own vegetables, including pumpkins. One day in clinic, she said with a grin, "Doctor, I eat the whole pumpkin. Even the guts." She dried the seeds herself and kept a jar of them on her kitchen table. She told me she sprinkles them on everything, and feels more grounded, energized, and emotionally stable because of it. "When I eat them, I feel like I'm feeding the part of me that still wants to live fully," she said. And honestly, that's the spirit we all need, to eat not just for survival, but for vitality. Do you eat pumpkin seeds regularly? If not, what's stopping you? Your comment might inspire someone else to give these humble green gems a try. Backhand index pointing right. Next up, a small but mighty seed that's loaded with omega-3s, fiber, and one of the strongest cancer-fighting compounds we've studied, and it's probably already in your kitchen. Let's keep this journey going, together. Of all the seeds we've explored, flax seeds are perhaps the most scientifically documented, and arguably one of the most powerful tools nature offers in the fight against cancer. Tiny? Yes. But in medicine, we often say, the smallest interventions can create the greatest outcomes. Flax seeds are a shining example of that. Microscope: why flax seeds are a game changer for cancer prevention. Here's what makes flax seeds truly exceptional: they contain lignans, the highest concentration found in any food. These natural compounds mimic estrogen in the body, helping balance hormones. Alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid with strong anti-inflammatory effects. Soluble and insoluble fiber, which support digestion, gut health, and toxin elimination. In a landmark review published in the journal Critical Reviews in Clinical Laboratory Sciences, 2013, researchers confirmed that flax seeds can inhibit the growth of breast, prostate, and colon cancer cells, thanks to their high lignan and ALA content. Lignans from flax seeds can bind to estrogen receptors, reducing the cancer-promoting effects of excess estrogen in postmenopausal women. Meanwhile, ALA helps calm inflammation, one of the root causes of chronic disease. Older adult: why flax seeds are especially important after 50. After age 50, both men and women experience changes in hormone levels, immune function, and digestion. For women, estrogen drops sharply after menopause, increasing breast cancer risk. For men, excess estrogen and inflammation may fuel prostate cancer. Flax seeds provide a gentle, plant-based hormonal balance, and help clear excess hormones from the body via the gut. Think of them as a natural filter, quietly sweeping out toxins, balancing hormones, and calming the immune system. Warning: a common mistake, whole versus ground. Many people eat whole flax seeds, but these often pass through the digestive system undigested, meaning you lose most of the benefit. Backhand index pointing right: always choose ground flax seeds, or grind them fresh at home in a coffee grinder. Add 1 tablespoon a day to your morning oats, smoothies, yogurt, even soups or salad dressings. Store them in the fridge or freezer to keep them fresh. Mrs. Nguyen, 72, was diagnosed with early-stage colon cancer. After surgery, she wanted to support her recovery naturally. We worked together to build a simple, anti-inflammatory meal plan, and flax seeds were a daily staple. "I don't know what it is," she told me, "but I feel cleaner inside." 6 months later, her energy returned. Her digestive system, stronger, her follow-up scans were clear, and she smiled when she brought me a jar of flaxseed crackers she made at home. "This seed gave me back my strength," she said, "and a sense of control over my body. That's the gift of food as medicine." It's not just nutrients, it's dignity, hope, and healing. Have you ever tried flax seeds? What's your favorite way to enjoy them, or is this the reminder you needed to finally give them a try? Backhand index pointing down. Drop a comment below and share your journey. It might be the encouragement someone else is waiting for. Backhand index pointing right, and don't go anywhere. Because up next is a powerful conclusion where we'll tie everything together and give you a practical roadmap for turning these 7 cancer-fighting seeds into a daily habit that truly changes your health and your life. So here we are, 8 powerful seeds, tiny in size, but mighty in impact. Each one is a gift from nature, each one is backed by science, and each one gives you a chance to take back your health, one small step at a time. Let's quickly review. White heavy checkmark chia seeds, full of omega-3s, fiber, and healing hydration. White heavy checkmark macadamia nuts, rich in healthy fats and protect your brain. White heavy checkmark watermelon seeds, overlooked protein powerhouses that fight inflammation. White heavy checkmark sunflower seeds, loaded with vitamin E. To guard your cells. White heavy checkmark sesame seeds, natural estrogen balancers and liver protectors. White heavy checkmark almonds, strengthen your immunity and soothe oxidative stress. White heavy checkmark pumpkin seeds, green shields for your hormones and immune system. White heavy checkmark flax seeds, a natural detox and hormonal regulator, proven to reduce cancer risk. If you remember one thing from this video, let it be this: cancer prevention doesn't require perfection, it starts with consistency and compassion for your future self. You don't have to eat all 8 every day, you don't have to spend hours in the kitchen, you just need to make one small shift, over and over again. Maybe that's a tablespoon of ground flax in your oatmeal, a few pumpkin seeds in your salad, a handful of almonds instead of a cookie. These small acts, they add up, and over time, they build protection. You're not just eating to survive, you're eating to live fully. Love deeply, and stay strong for those you care about. I've been a doctor for over 30 years, and if there's one truth I've learned through all the patients, the diagnoses, the tears and triumphs, it's this: healing doesn't begin with a pill, it begins with a choice to value your body, to believe change is still possible, and to take back your power, one forkful at a time. You are not too old, it is not too late, and your story is still being written, so let's write the next chapter, together. If this video moved you, helped you, or even made you think differently, speech balloon, leave a comment below. Tell me, which seed are you going to start with? What's one thing you learned? Push pin, hit the like button, it helps more people over 50 find content that could change their lives. Bell and subscribe to this channel if you want more practical, science-based, compassionate health tips every week. Let's grow stronger together, one seed, one step, one day at a time. Thank you for watching, take care. Stay well. And I'll see you in the next video, Dr. James.